I just
I thought you were always nice on the internet, Chuck. What?
Well, under my account.
Yeah, exactly. Same. Under Poser Collective, I was mean too.
Did I just get pulled over?
Wait, actually?
Dude, what?
Are you serious?
For real?
So, vaccines. What's our... My friend's mom is an anti-vaxxer, so my friend is not vaccinated as of yet, but now he's 18, so he can, like, do whatever he wants. Yeah. And I think he got vaccinated.
What are you gonna do when you're emancipated? I'm gonna go get vaccinated.
First thing you do when you turn 18 is get vaccinated. Yeah.
Shots.
What?
Everybody!
Alright.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dead Mouse, great to meet you. Good to be in your car, in your expensive Lamborghini.
You mean Sonny Garrett?
The entire video for you guys that are out there is just gonna be Chuck and Umru talking, and that's it. I don't need to say it.
Yeah, you just say like one buzzword.
You just get like a prompt and
and we just
go off.
Ping pong.
Yo, what the fuck? Dude, there's no one even in this car.
Yeah, this is a...
Oh, dude, this guy's out.
I don't know if you can make it through here, dude.
Dude, I can't.
Alright.
I just honked at someone that had a car.
That's not there. There's
I
no one
honked
in
at a car, and there was nothing, no one in it.
It's like you drive past and you see there's just
like
a dog
if they did a slice of life Transformers, and you're like honking at just like an autonomous car for not moving.
Oh my god. Dude, Transformers totally predicted self-driving cars. It's crazy. Black Mirror predicted self-driving cars.
Okay, I'll give it to Black Mirror, I will not give it to Transformers.
Dude, before Transformers, no one had any idea that cars could drive themselves before Transformers. Actually, no, Disney Pixar's Cars predicted self-driving cars.
You think the CEO of do you think Elon Musk is watching Transformers and he was like, got it?
I was talking about Ehi Orbo.
Oh, right. Shout out to Ehi.
Shout out.
Yeah, yeah.
He killed, dude, that set he did was so fire.
Where?
That at Mercury Lounge. We just had him for a show at Mercury.
Oh, yeah.
So that was like one of the best music nights.
I need to see him again. I haven't.
Dude, yeah.
The first time I went to see him play was on this rooftop somewhere in Brooklyn. I had no idea he knew who I was, but he literally came up to me. He's like, "Oh, you're Umru." I'm like, "What?"
That happened at your show actually with one of your artists, Travis. I was like,
Which guy?
a huge Deafy fan.
Oh, right.
And then he came up to me. He's like, "Yo, I didn't know you were gonna be here," and I was like,
Yeah,
I met Deafy in LA. He's just a super good dude.
Yeah.
I met him at I went to Montel 2099's.
And 21 Savage.
His show with 21 Savage, yeah. Also, Hex Cougar was playing that, and that same thing happened to me where it was his show. Like people were going up to him, like, "Oh, hey, Hex Cougar, big fan," and he came up to me like, "Oh my God, you're Umru, no way."
What? Hex Cougar?
Yeah, it was just crazy. Like, I mean, I had no idea he knew who I was. It's also crazy because I had the impression that everyone in LA hates me because there's a video of well, I don't know if there's there's a clip of it in a video of people just shouting "fuck Umru." I kind of love having that reputation, but I hate it.
There's a point in time
dude,
in which
that was like that happened when
I think I'm done with that life.
the whole scene, the whole social media thing with that surrounds your name. When Y2K and Callie and Josh Pan came, I thought that there'd be some
Y2K I've known forever also, and we always fucking goof around on Twitter, but yeah, funny story about Y2K. I went to LA in the summer and I went to a show, and he was the prettiest girl in the club, of course, and I got to go home with him. And literally, before I get in the door, by the time I get in, they already, him and his roommate have boxing gloves on, and they start boxing. And Y2K, you know how he has, long hair, he, ties the back of his hair up in a bun, he looks like a ninja or something, and they're just boxing. You should tell the story of how you catfished Willie Crooks on
Oh yeah,
Twitch.
For sure.
You catfished Willie?
Not romantically.
He catfished Willie Crooks.
So
it sounds pretty romantic already.
So Willie's doing his Twitch streams. He was streaming. I want to mess with him. So I made a Twitch account called SuperDaw XP or something. And I basically talked in a way that was kind of cringy, but like not in a way where you're like, this is definitely fake. You know, you have the little orange notifications on SoundCloud for your notifications and like messages. I just wrote like, haha, I always check my notifications and messages. And you see how that makes you feel where you don't know how to respond to that? I was doing that to him for like an hour, to where like he had to respond or like not respond, and you could just feel him reading the message.
And then you like asked him
hilarious.
for feedback on something. Right?
It was kind of like how Eric Andre tries to mess with people in the way where they're like can't tell if he's joking or not. But like I was just doing that as like a producer.
Chuck, you should sort of start an Eric Andre type show that's just a little more like wholesome and positive.
Cloud up. So he'll also do some like feedback of songs on his stream every once in a while. And so I had this track that me and my friend made years ago as a joke track, and I sent it in as Super Daw's like submission. So he sat there and listened to the whole thing, and he was like, but like since he's nice, he was trying to give feedback, and he was giving really good feedback for someone that like apparently knew not a lot about production. He actually ended up plugging me, where he's like, yo, you should check out my boy Chuck Sutton, check out his YouTube tutorials, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then he went into iTunes and pulled up one of his old like beats and was like, yo, we all start somewhere, like this is one of my old tracks, it sounds like trash. I'm like trying to like get this like fake character spirit, and like it goes to show that like Willie's a nice dude. I just felt terrible, but it was hilarious. I called him like after the stream, he thought it was hilarious. But I've done that a couple times. Like I had the SoundCloud page. Shout out to Night Owl Collective and Johnny Hash. One time he asked me to do something for him, and instead of doing it, I made a whole account called I Hate Night Owl Collective. And I made a couple diss tracks, and then I made a playlist called Piece of Poop and added every track from their discography, and then I did what he asked me to do.
I didn't know that was you.
You didn't know that was me?
No.
Yeah, so it's hilarious, because some people will be like, yo, that was you? I just
Damn, I thought you were always nice on the internet, Chuck. What?
Well, under my account.
Yeah, exactly, same. Under Poser Collective, I was mean too.
Did I just get pulled over?
Wait, actually?
Dude, what?
Are you serious?
For real?
I might have.
Were you speeding?
No.
Did you do like a...
Dude, what?
What? Crazy, what?
What is going on?
Hi. The left turn that you made,
Yeah?
2 signs are in the left turn.
How many times does this happen on
0.
normal interviews?
0. And we're back.
Got pulled over.
I got a ticket, and
they were
apparently,
like, "Sir, this podcast. Are you aware you're podcasting in a car? You're infringing on Jerry Seinfeld's exclusive
I'm sorry,
copyright."
sir, we're gonna have to demonetize your video.
exact words.
The YouTube
Dude,
police.
That would honestly kind of be worse than a ticket.
We should be using city bikes instead of cars.
Yeah, definitely a lot easier. We met Lido when he was here playing a festival. He was playing the Meadows.
And he rode city bikes with you guys.
Yeah, and
we rode city bikes. It was super dope. What was great is like that was my first time ever riding a bike in the city, and so
right. You said you hadn't like ridden a bike in a while. Yeah.
Basically halfway through the day, Lido was like, "Oh, I have to go play a festival," and then Umru was like, "Oh, I have to go with all the other Estonians to go meet the Estonian president." And
Right, that was
gathered.
the same day I met the Estonian president. I had like in my backpack, I had like
a
nice
clothes for like formal.
Yeah, like a formal shirt and stuff. And I literally went to like a Starbucks bathroom and changed. Then like after that, we like sat in on Lido, like had to record this song. This is out now. What's his name?
Biscuit
Petite
remix,
Biscuit.
right?
Yeah, it wasn't a remix. It was just a Petite Biscuit song that he was featuring on as like vocals.
Yeah.
And he had to record that. Like it was like I need to send this by tomorrow. So we like, got this studio, like a crazy nice studio in New York.
Yeah.
And we just sat in on him, sort of recording
like,
this.
song.
Yeah, and like he was sort of still writing the lyrics.
We're all just joking around about like lyric ideas and whatnot. It was
we almost got a writing credit on the song because he was like he had a certain line that was like I suggested he say like add something about city bikes in there.
Stop.
And it actually worked really well, but he didn't use it, so that's his loss.
Hey Chuck, what made you start doing the live streams?
So around I want to say March of 2017, I had like a 6-track EP out, and I didn't know how to promote. I still don't know how to promote that well, but I really didn't know back then. And so me and have you heard of Dimebag before? TJB?
Yeah. Yep.
So we're homies, and I saw he was like doing some things where he'd listen to people's tracks and like 60 people were tuned in. So I was like, yo, I'm trying to promote this EP. Would you want to do some sort of live stream like you've been doing, but like on my page? And so we did that, and like a lot of people tuned in, and so we did that for like a couple days straight, which was a lot, but we got a lot of viewers. After a while, I tried to make it a weekly thing. It got a little rocky when I needed to produce again, but like any time that I calm down on production, you'll be able to catch those streams and the YouTube channel kind of like popping off.
Yeah, people can find them on your YouTube page, basically.
The actual segment of giving people critiques, sometimes I'll do it on YouTube, where I did one video where like when I wanted to give a specific idea, I'll actually like do it in my DAW, like over their track. But like for the most part, yeah, it'll just be like a couple homies on Facebook on my artist page. And all the videos are archived, so if someone sends in a track and they're not there to see it, they can like go back.
Find it.
A few people have, I forget where, I know people that have like mentioned to me about your live stream, so they're, no, they've definitely been doing pretty well then. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you want to see more of Sundae Sauuce, more of Umru or Chuck, we got links in the description below. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. So thank you guys once again. I'm Travis, and Sundae Sauuce.